Go, Troy.
Yeah, so what a great job by our bullpen. I mean, really all weekend when you look at it, they saved us this weekend, and then also the offense doesn't get a lot of credit, but they did it on Friday, and they did it again yesterday, just not quite enough. And then today, honestly, you're down 6-0. Their dugout's about as loud as they can be over there talking a little bit of bull, and we just kept grinding it out. And we got a 2-run homer here and a 2-run homer there, and we got another one, and we had the lead. And McIntyre and Gackle finished it up for us. So probably the best team win of the year for us, just because we were down game 3. It was fun. The last few innings were really fun for us.
Dave, y'all didn't come all the way back yesterday, but did that maybe give y'all some confidence that when you did get down 6-0 today, that y'all would be able to chip back into it like you did?
I feel like it did. I mean, I told Wood when I gave him the ball, I said, just keep it close, man. We got time. And when Christian came in, we're thinking, okay, if he could get through an inning here, we get the next guy. And you chip one away, you hit a ground ball to second after a double, no outs, you get him in on a chopper. We just punched one in, just to change it up, just a little momentum. And we just kind of got lucky here and there. I mean, center field didn't catch the ball, and he ran a long way for that ball, and the wind's playing with it. But, we ended up scoring that run, I think. And, just it added up. It really was just some clutch hitting. It started with Jones going down and hitting that low pitch and driving it out of the park. And the wind didn't help that one. The wind didn't help any of them. They were going to go, but just big swings, 3 big swings, 6 runs, and sacrifice fly by McLaughlin. That was big because they brought their last guy in. He's a guy who's really hard to hit, and they were hoping they'd get weak contact there and get out of that without a run being scored. And McLaughlin didn't waste any time and just stayed through that pitch and hit it pretty good. But it was a great win for our team, and I do believe that we got confidence from Friday and Saturday that we could still come back and win if our bullpen would just give us a little bit of a chance, and they gave us a great chance.
Have you ever seen a play where there's a walk and then they get the tag after on the overslide? Have you ever seen that? Just what did you think of that play by Stovall?
So Stovall didn't know it was strike 3, obviously, and he tagged him the first time. And the umpire, I don't think, made a call because he knew that he had just rung him up at the plate. And Stovall followed him. He went off, and you saw it. He tagged him, and I'm not sure, but I think the other umpire made the call and said, yeah, he came off. He was out because he was way off. So Stovall tells me. But no, I'd never seen that. And I mean, that was they would have had runners at first and second with 2 down. You never know what was going to happen.
So Yachty did it in 2017 or something.
Who did?
Yachty.
Oh, I see. He didn't play.
Coach, you're 42-10, but do you feel like you needed a weekend like this where the offense kind of comes through in a big way?
Yeah. We've been talking about it, and I've been kind of telling them and pleading with them, hey, just let me write the same lineup down. Just go out and show me that you need to play against right or left or whoever. Swing the bats, be tough outs, and they did it all weekend, and it was really good to see. I know we only got 8 hits. We had a couple balls hard, but we had 3 home runs on a day that, you probably need to hit it to dead left on over to get it out of the park with the wind the way it was blowing. So, yeah, definitely a good weekend for our offense.
You mentioned Jason's home run, but also, he got the full count walk to set up Peyton Holtz, the go ahead.
You're talking about Jones?
Yeah, Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
How good is that this weekend?
It was great. Then he stole a base, and we decided to go first moving on the submariner. And kind of think we caught him off guard. Lucky he was safe, and he was safe, and they appealed it. But yeah, and he got it. I don't know, maybe it shook him up a little bit stealing. Maybe he thought he had to be a little too fine, and hit a good pitch, foul ball, and then he hung one. And I mean, that's what White is doing right now. If you make a mistake, he punishes it. He's been hitting it hard. That was a big swing.
Yeah, Dave, I think Jones was 0 for 11 in SEC games for that home run. I mean, but what'd you think of that and just how huge was that given?
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know if he had 1 hit or none. I didn't, and I just decided they're starting the lefty. I thought Jones had a really good at bat, his last at bat on Friday. He has power. I'm thinking maybe he'll get into one, maybe he'll hit a home run, and fortunately he did. And It'd be great if we get him going a little bit and we could put him in there and hit him down the order because he brings a lot of power down there. I mean, if he's an everyday player, when he becomes an everyday player, I mean, and he gets comfortable, as he gets older, he's going to hit for a lot of power because he hits the ball hard.
What'd you say on Holt's home run?
He went down and got it. I'm not even sure what it was. I don't know if it was a fastball, a changeup, or slider. I really don't know. I just know he went down and got it right when he hit it. We were going, that's gone. We got the lead. And, but it wasn't a high pitch. It was submarine pitch down and he backspun it pretty good. It was hit to the right part of the park.
You know, when he had that double that the center fielder couldn't make the play on, that they did the Heisman pose out there at second base. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Because, I'm just worried about the next guy getting him in.
Was there something in particular Mississippi State was saying in their dugout? You said it was bull.
Oh, it was just loud. Just a lot of chirping. They were on a roll. They were rolling.
Going down down 6-4, going into the bottom of the sixth. Hudson hit that huge 2-run home run, and he was 0 for 2 going up to the plate. Did you have a feeling that something was going to happen, that he was due?
Well, I thought he might get a single. I wasn't looking for a home run. I was just wanting to see a base hit and keep it rolling. But it was, I mean, right when he hit it, it was no doubt. He hit it really hard. And yeah, I mean, I had a good feeling when I saw the ball leave the bat. I'll tell you that. That was a good feeling.
And McIntyre and Gackle, you mentioned, both had great games out of the bullpen. Had been that 1-2 punch. How would you assess like their games today? And also on McIntyre, seeing if this brings him back his confidence
Yeah,
after
I
the
mean,
scores.
you know, he's coming off a day's rest where he threw like 40 pitches or whatever. And, you know, he didn't have his best command, but I thought his stuff was better. He's harder to hit. And, you know, he ended up walking a few people, but he didn't give up that big hit, which was huge. You know, we intentionally walked the lefty to get to the next guy and he struck him out. So that was probably the bat of the game right there for us.
Gackle has been, I think, mostly just a one-time weekend this season. The one time you did try him, a second time it didn't go well. Just what were you kind of hoping to get out of him, and just how encouraging was it to see him perform like that?
So, you know, he threw Friday, only threw 12 pitches, I think. Yesterday, he went through his full workout. He was not going to pitch. I mean, worked with the strength coach, stretching, all the exercises, some light lifting, some throwing to get ready for today. And our hope was 2 innings, and if we had to, an out or 2 more. And we were just hoping Matt could get us 2. And if we had to go to him, you know, there in the 7th, we would have. But fortunately, we didn't. We didn't have to.
Seems like every game Holt's doing something defensively at the plate. Just what has he meant to this team this year?
Well, he's definitely been a spark plug the second half of the season. He was that guy we were looking for, somebody that could, you know, come in and bring a little energy to the lineup and, you know, beat you with a swing. But he's been beating people with his glove, and he's got some personality. And you know, I made the comment to the team before the season. I didn't know what our personality was. I want to see a little personality. So I think Holt has definitely brought that to our team.
A lot of comebacks for you this year. What makes your team resilient?
I think that they believe they're a pretty good team. And I think that our team feels like that we're better than what we played a lot of times. And we still won a lot of games. And they, you know, you look at the numbers and you're going, man, they don't hit. And our guys are like, we are better hitters than this. And so I just feel like they don't feel like they're out of the game. And a win like this can really help that.
Your rotation, how do you address it
Yeah.
next week?
Yeah, that's obviously the major concern. You know, the win's awesome. But now we have to really figure this thing out. And, you know, we've got some things we're thinking about that, we'll probably make a decision if we're going to start some different people or how we're going to handle it. Probably depends on where we are in the standings and some other things. But, you know, we got one guy that's been rock solid all year, and we have 2 guys that, you know, have struggled down the stretch here. So, you know, we might have to make a move. We'll see what happens.
It seemed like Mississippi State was a really patient team and they waited your pitchers out a little bit and then struck a lot. I mean, what did you think about their offense and maybe how that contributed to the pitching struggle?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the last 2 games, man, they were like, they were they were attacking us basically. And, I'm almost to the point you felt like they knew what pitch was coming. I mean, the ball that leaves the went into the bullpen was a changeup on a, I don't know, 3-2 pitch, something like that, 3-1. You're just thinking, wow, it's like he knew he was throwing it, like he tipped something. But I don't think they did. I just think they put some really good swings. And when they got a little steam going over there, it was rolling, they kept it rolling. And we felt very fortunate to get out of, that second inning without, it could have been more. I know they scored 5 runs, but the way it was going, I mean, I think they had 4 in before we even got an out. I don't remember, but that's one of those innings you want to put it out of your head a little bit, but it happened and hopefully learn from it. So, because it happens fast, and that's the way they got us. They got us fast. It was like, boom, we're down 3 runs, we're down 4 runs, down 5 runs, just like that. And then Gage settled in, but yeah, they will make you pitch. They'll make you, try to get your pitch count up, but they also, when they got it rolling, they're swinging, and they showed that this weekend.
Dave, Hudson White, he hits a home run on opening day, then hit one for like 3 months. Now he's had 3 in 5 games. What's going on with him?
His swing's so much freer. I don't know, we talked about it 3 weeks ago, to Hunter, I haven't hit a home run, your ball's not jumping off your bat. We felt like he had his hands too far back. We said, you got to relax your hands. You get more, whip. I mean, I could go through hitting terminology, but he just seemed a little stiff. And, I know coaching him worked a lot. It just seems so much looser and freer and quicker now. So good for him.
And then he's obviously a guy that hit well at Tech, and I'm sure you recruited him thinking he'd hit well, and then he's
Yeah.
hitting 230 or whatever. I mean, how big is it for y'all that he's hitting like you anticipated?
Yeah, it's real big. I don't think you were here. I don't know when I said it, either yesterday or Friday, that, I made the comment to him in Kentucky that he's swinging the bat really good and hadn't hit a home run for a long time. Then you hit him there, and he said, yeah, he goes, I'm getting hot at the right time. I'd rather be hot now than at the beginning of the season. And, we kind of laughed about it, but he's swinging the bat. He's definitely a threat down there now. And I like keeping him down there 6, 7, 8. Keep that lineup a little longer.
One more, Mason, he did a good job of getting out of that jam in the first inning. I thought, he's going to be okay.
Yep.
And then obviously he wasn't. And he pitched pretty well earlier. I mean, what'd you see today? And do you think he can fix it?
Behind hitters. I mean, even in the first inning, he walks first guy on like 5 pitches, or whatever it was. I mean, because of what's going on the last couple of weeks, we got guys running to the bullpen through the tunnel because we cannot get behind like we did. I mean, we didn't want it to happen again. And then all of a sudden he kicks it into gear, he gets out of the inning. And then the second inning, I think he walks the guy on 4 pitches. And you're thinking, what's up? It's, I don't know. It's his battle. We can't fix it. We can't fix this. He's got to fix it. He's got to relax. No, he's good. We talk to him. We work with them. Mechanics. It's all been addressed. It's a veteran starter at the Division I level. He's got to turn the corner. We got to have him.
You guys are no strangers to home success, but 33-3 now, regular season. Just how special has the regular season here been inside
Yeah,
Walker?
it's been a great season at home as far as wins and losses. Played solid, played really good defense, played defense everywhere. But, we played 3/4 of our games here. We've taken care of the ball. Up until the last couple of weeks, we've done nothing but throw strikes, not walk people, struck out hitters, but we make them earn it. And that's what happened from the 4th through the 9th, except for really, Matt came in and, had 1 walk and then 2 the next, but inning, we throw strikes. But Baum Walker Stadium has been, a great home field advantage for us this year. Thank you.